They rolled up at sunrise, 3 SUVs, clipboards, and Karen strutting out like she owned the river. "This bridge violates HOA rules," she shouted, slapping a yellow notice on the new handrail. "You owe a $350 fine for unauthorized structure." The men with her pointed and nodded like this was déjà vu. Neighbors peered over their porches, waiting for the show. I wiped dirt from my hands, looked at the little sign I'd hammered into the post, "My land," and said, "You mean the bridge I built to get to my property?" Karen laughed, loud and ugly. "You can't just build in our view, mister. Pay the fee or we'll have it removed." I didn't shout. I didn't need to. I reached into my jacket and dropped 2 things on the railing, a stamped county deed with my name, and a 10-minute clip from my drone showing Karen's crew driving tractors across that exact spot last year, setting pilings, hauling gravel, smiling while they wrote, "Community Project," on their forms. Faces went pale. Karen tried to grab the papers, but I held her gaze and said slow, so everyone could hear, "You just tried to fine me for the bridge you built on my land." The whisper spread like wildfire, "She fined him for his own bridge." Karen's fake confidence started to crack. She stepped back, her voice trembling but still sharp. That's impossible. The HOA has every right to manage community structures." I folded my arms, calm as ever. "Community structures," I said. "Then maybe you can explain why the county permit shows my signature, not yours." Her clipboard nearly slipped from her hand. The crowd grew. Neighbors came closer, filming. A man in a baseball cap muttered, "Ain't that the bridge the HOA used our dues for?" Karen's eyes darted around. Everyone stepped back. She barked, "This man is trespassing on HOA jurisdiction." I chuckled, shaking my head. "Karen, this isn't HOA land. It's private property, and I have every square inch recorded." Right then, a white county truck rolled up. Out stepped a man in a bright vest, Tom, the county inspector I'd called that morning. "Morning," he said, glancing at his tablet. "Just confirming coordinates. Yep, this bridge's foundation is entirely on Mr. Jackson's property. HOA has no authority here." Karen froze, mouth open. Then came the cherry on top. Tom scrolled down the permit list, his eyes narrowing. "Wait a second, Karen Miller." She flinched. He looked right at her. "You're the one who signed this project under community beautification, using HOA funds on private land." The crowd gasped. Karen tried to laugh it off, but her voice cracked. That's not what happened." Tom cut her off. "Oh, it's exactly what happened. I think we'll need a statement, and maybe a refund for all these homeowners." I couldn't help the small grin. Guess that $350 fine just turned into a 5-figure mistake. Karen turned pale as paper. She tried to recover her voice, but it came out shaky. You think this is over?" she snapped. "We'll see about that." "Oh, it's over," I said calmly. "But go ahead, call whoever you want. I'll wait." And she did. Karen whipped out her phone and started dialing, shouting loud enough for everyone to hear, "Yes. I need officers here immediately. There's a man refusing to leave HOA property." I sighed, looked over at Tom, and muttered, "Here we go again." 10 minutes later, 2 patrol cars pulled up, lights flashing. The cops stepped out, hands on their belts. Karen ran to them like she'd just saved the world. "That's him," she pointed. "He trespassed on our construction site and threatened me." One of the officers walked toward me. "Sir, can we see some ID?" "Of course," I said, keeping calm. "But before you assume anything, you should know something." I reached into my jacket pocket and handed him a badge. The officer blinked, then looked at Karen. "Ma'am, this man's a federal property investigator." The crowd went dead silent. Karen's face drained of color. What?" she stammered. "Yeah," I said quietly. "I investigate misuse of government permits and HOA fraud." "You just called the cops on the guy who's been watching your illegal projects for months." Karen staggered back. That's impossible." "Oh, it's possible," I said. "And now, you just made it official by filing a false police report." The officer turned to her, voice stern. "Ma'am, we're going to need you to step aside. Now." The same neighbors who once avoided me were now recording her meltdown. Someone whispered, "This is going viral for sure." Karen looked around, completely trapped. I leaned in slightly and said the line that made her freeze. "You built a bridge on my land, Karen, and now, I'm the one taking you down."